won't be watching any other of their series because I don't know if they let me down with this series, then they're gonna let me down with the next one. So I'm not gonna. You can't do that with your series. You can't just like let it go just because you want to let it go, or in this case, they didn't like the fandom. I heard. I mean, I've seen that they just don't like the fandom. So I mean that doesn't really help. If you don't like your own fandom for your own stuff, like, they're if they're burnt out of the series, I mean that sucks. But like, you let down a lot of people that way is unfortunate. You got to have a team, if you don't, I know that it was a small team effort, but you should have just kept it. I mean, if they had to wait like a year before an episode, like, then so be it. Like, you know what I mean? But, money talks for a lot of these companies. Like, Glitch was probably getting down all these developers and stuff like that. So I'm sure there's a lot of things going on in the background. I'm not going to act like I know exactly what it was. I'm just going from like a audience perspective. I just didn't really think it was that great. It could have been better. Way better. You like how unique? I do like how it is unique. Yes, I will give it that. It is a very unique story. I thought it was a really interesting concept, and I think there was just so much more that could have been done with it. But it just wasn't. It wasn't explored. It wasn't touched. It was just a big digital world of disappointment. But it was funny. I will give it that. It was funny. There was a lot of things that made me laugh. I did love the humor of the author of Digital Circus. I thought the humor was pretty funny. Like that. He gets about or whoever it was, they get about a B from me. Who is it? Oh, Goose. Yeah, Goose. The Goose person. Is it a girl or boy? Who's Goose? Who's Gooseworks? Gooseworks. They did a good job. I don't know. I don't know anything about Goose. I don't know nothing about Goose. Girl. Okay. Well, she did a funny job with like the humor. So I mean, the humor aspect I thought was funny. I think there could be more done. Whatever. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna watch the next. Or if they have another series, probably not gonna get into it. Especially if they get burnt out. If Glitch gets burnt out with their projects this quickly, then I'm not gonna trust them again. So I mean, I don't know. I did see they were working on another one though. I did see. Yeah. It looks like they had a lot lined up. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was only 4 years. Like, when you make a series, you at least know that you're gonna be in it for a while, especially if it's really popular. But it was only like what, 3 years, 4 years, maybe. Like, not even. It came out after I became a streamer, so it at least was within the 5 years that I've been here. I think the crazies kind of ruined the potential. I mean, there's always crazies in a fandom, and when you're talking about chronically online people and you're making content for the chronic online people, every series is going to kind of get ruined from it. But when you're pushing a non-indie film, a lot of the times you'll get normies in that instance. So like, you know your audience. You know your audience. You know what you're going to get. It's not like a box of hot chocolates, okay? And that you're never going to know what you're going to get. Like, you know what you're going to get if you're an indie creator. And especially Pumpkin, get out of here. If you know that you know, that you know. Just shouldn't be that. I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. Interesting characters. Anyway, the what is it called? It wasn't Glitch that got burnt out. It was the Gooseworks. The Gooseworks. Like, this again, if they're gonna work on another project, if it's not Glitch that got burnt out, then I don't know if I can trust this Goose person with another series. If you're gonna get that burnt out that quickly, forget it. I'm gonna watch your next series. Your next series, you're gonna have to also do it for years. So it's like, I'm not gonna get invested in your story if you're gonna drop it just like that. Like, you gotta gain the trust of your audience when you make this kind of stuff. And You know, you're gonna have your basic fan people. They're like, oh, it was amazing. I loved it. The ending was great. Everything's great. Everything's fine. I love the series. And really, it's that some people can love the fandom more than they love the series. Like, I've seen this happen.